I've got a lot of Apple products. Like, honestly, I kind of have a problem, but I try really hard to make them tools to help my day instead of toys to waste away my day. Starting nice and early at 3:55 a.m., I have my first Apple shortcut, which turns my bedroom lights on very slowly from 0 to 100%, taking about 7 minutes. While that's happening, I have an alarm on my watch which goes off at 4 a.m. and it just gives me a little buzz to help wake me up, which I honestly hate it, but that helps me get up.
Now, my goal every morning is to not touch my phone until I leave for work at 6:45. So I use my iPad in the morning because it has only the apps that I really need in the morning, and it's got my workout ready, so all I need to do is get myself to my garage where I work out. It's getting pretty cold outside and you can really tell in my garage. So I got this HomeKit accessory, the Lutron Smart Outlet, and then I set it in automation so it turns on at 3:55 a.m. and off at 5:30 a.m. Then I decided I'm going to plug a heater into it to try to warm up my garage just a little bit in the morning.
After I work out in the morning, I've got an hour to spend to do whatever I want before work. During this little creative hour I have, I usually film these videos, and of course, I need something to film with. And so that's when I use my iPhone 16 Pro Max connected to a terabyte of storage. That way I can just disconnect it and pop this right into my computer and I'm ready to go. Something that's really cool is I've actually got a focus mode for every single activity that I do on a daily basis, and it completely changes the way my Apple devices work. Then at 6:25 a.m., I've got my next alarm go off on my watch, which tells me I need to switch Apple Watches and get ready for work. I actually use my old Apple Watch for work because I do construction and this thing gets pretty destroyed, so I'd hate to use my new Apple Watch and get it all disgusting and destroyed. My goal every day is to be out the door at 6:45 a.m. to head to work. And at this time, my phone automatically switches my focus mode to my work focus, which completely changes the way my devices work. In my work focus, I've got all my apps that I use for work, and it disables things like Instagram or TikTok. That way I don't get distracted during work, and I can only get notifications from my coworkers or my wife. Hopefully that'll help me stay away from scam calls all day because I get way too many without my focus mode on.
Something really cool about my work focus is I've actually customized the lock screen. So now instead of the camera, this takes me to the calculator.
Once I'm out the door, my smart home knows nobody's home, and then it starts my away automation. This automation makes sure all my doors are locked, the lights are off, and sets my thermostat to a more energy efficient setting to help maybe save a little bit of money.
Once I get home from work, I like to watch a movie or something, and I've actually put what's called an NFC tag inside this picture frame. Since there's an NFC tag in there, when I touch my phone to the NFC tag, it'll run an automation which turns my lights off, turns my TV on, and brings the Apple TV remote on my phone.
Speaking of NFC, I actually have NFC tags everywhere. For example, on our box of flour, I have NFC, which when tapped, it automatically adds flour to our shopping list. Or on my 3D printer, which toggles a smart outlet on or off, since they for some reason put that on and off switch all the way behind the printer. There's so many cool ways Apple products can help your life, which I only scratch the surface on what you can do. So comment down below what cool things you do with your Apple products.